That's it. Oh, missed the bite already. That's a better one. Oh, Jesus. So I've just found this park bench, which I thought was perfect to show you what kit I'm using.
Oscar? No.
No.
Oscar.
No, don't eat them.
Sorry. Oh, you naughty boy. Come on, away. Sorry.
No worries. Oh. Happy days. Right, welcome to another video. We're back on the bank and you join me on a urban mission. I'm out after some urban chub. You might be able to hear in the background there's some people having a few beers on the pub and in the pub, not on it. And there's a lot of people walking around. I've had a dog get his head in my bait already and trying to steal a load of maggots. But I'm just wandering around doing a bit of stalking on the river and I'm going to see if I can get a few fish. So hopefully you enjoy this little video. It's a very short little session. The missus has got the little one for a few hours, so I thought I'd pop out and just have a couple of hours on the river and see if I can get a few bites. So let's see how we get on and I'll update you as and when something happens. I was doing a bit of trotting down, but what I realised is there's so many small fish, minnows, gudgeon, that basically they were all getting to it. So all I've been doing is getting some bits of bread, squeezing them so they sink, and then just flicking them out. Not always in the same place, sort of flick them around. If there's any fish about, well, there's plenty of fish around, I mean chub more so. There's obviously a lot of small stuff around. That's a better one. It's got to be a chublet. It's a chublet. There we go. That's what I was expecting. Little chublet like that. Cool fish. This is why it's urban fishing. It's a car park, but it does go into a bit of parkland here. So this is obviously a public park. Get a lot of dog walkers. There's obviously some music going on in the main park, but this is Keynsham Park. It's not too far from where I live. Now, I've not really fished it a lot. Obviously it's very busy normally, but at the moment it's actually not too bad. There's not too many people around. And this bit isn't that urban because you've got this lovely bank along here. It doesn't actually feel too urban, only when you go further into the park does it feel more urban. But you can see people do fish along here, and there's obviously areas like this cut out where people obviously fish along here. Well, there's a few fish out there rippling. I think if there's more sun I'd be able to potentially see the fish. Might be able to stalk something out. I know further up there's some good fish. but they're the other side of the bridge. And although I have got a long net, I think it might be quite tricky. Right. I think we can probably have one of these. Oh, let's see if we can stalk one of these out. Right, this might be quite cool. Right, put some bread down there. So unplug this because I'm probably going to have to net them. Like that. Let's go a bit further. Oh, not the tree. That's the one. That's it. There he is. No chub. That's cool. What I'm doing here is just drifting a few bits of bread down the centre of the river. I'm just stood behind this tree for a bit of cover, because you basically got cover over there, you've got cover here and cover this side, so through this little channel here looks quite good. I can imagine there being some chub held up which would potentially come out and take the bread as it's drifting through, but at the moment nothing's touching it, which makes me think there's probably not anything through here, or not anything of any size anyway. Yeah, there's some small stuff coming up over there. Ditto.
Daddy's filming you. Look, can you see the flashing light? Daddy's filming you.
Well, I've stopped for a bit of a refreshment drink. Got the classic Oasis. Just had a little chat to the lad and the missus. She's putting him to bed in a sec. So it's a bit later than I thought it was, but I've just done a little bit of a circuit. I'm on the other side of the river now. I was up by the bridge, which is just up here, and there's a really nice chub. It's always there. I've seen it quite a few times when I've done a walk around here with a little one, and it's just too hard to get to unless you were to wade down the river underneath the bridge. You can't really get to it, so I'm not going to mess about trying. I'm going to just have a little walk along this side. Along here we've got the little duck pond bit on that side, and obviously the river is just behind me there. The music is absolutely banging out of the place over the other side of the river up on the hill, and there's a lot of people out and about enjoying this nice evening, because it's been really wet and miserable today, and it's turned out absolutely lovely. So look at that. So not bad, but anyway, I'm going to stick the GoPro back on the chesty and walk along a little bit more, see if I can have one more chub. I think I've had about 5 or 6, loads of little minnows and gudgeon. I've not filmed everything because they're all very much peas in a pod, but let's see if we can get another one just to finish off. So I've just found this park bench, which I thought was perfect to show you what kit I'm using. So I've got the Avenger bag, and I've actually stripped it all down. I've taken the sides off of it, so it's just the main bag itself. I have got a small Prologic roll mat underneath, just in case I get any decent size chub or anything and I wanted to get them out properly and have a look instead of just slipping them straight back. Kit wise, got way more than I need, but in here I've just got half a loaf of bread, got some maggots, and then I've just got my spare GoPro, a little tube with some floats and that in, and then I've got a tiny little pouch here just with a few essentials in it, literally some hook links, some shot, and that is pretty much all I need for this kind of fishing. So really straightforward. Obviously I've got all my essentials in there that pretty much stay in there. I keep the keys and that in there, a little set of scales. Not that I'm going to need them along here because it's probably not going to be anything worth weighing, but you never know. And that's the bag. So obviously that's super lightweight, hardly anything to it, but obviously that's the bag I use for like carp fishing and everything else. But it doubles up really well. When you strip it all down, it's a very small, little compact little rucksack, which makes it nice and easy for along the river doing this sort of thing. And then I've got my Urban Finesse, HTO Urban Finesse, which is a 6'6". It's rated to 5 gram, it's 0.5 to 5 gram. So this is actually like a drop shot micro lure fishing rod, but it doubles up perfectly for like a little quiver tip rod, as it has the fluorescent tip on the end, very very sensitive. And then I've got a small little pan net, which at the moment, as I'm walking along, I just carry a bit of bread in so that I can use it to put on the hook or to chuck in. And this is attached to this bad boy. Now this is a really cool bit of kit. This is basically this is a Daiwa extendable net. So this is 10 pieces and it extends from 46 centimeters, which it is at the moment, all the way up to 3.6 meters. So it's a really nice bit of kit. I'm not gonna lie, it's very expensive, super lightweight, but it is very expensive. And if I show you, it extends section by section like that. So like if I wanted to just have a short net like that, I can just leave it like that and just net the fish. Now obviously these will come out, but just as long as you hold on to it, it's not going to go anywhere. And then the further out you need to go, you just keep extending them, and as you can see, it goes all the way out to that, which is an absolute monster of a net. So obviously the further out it goes, the heavier it gets, but this is super strong, super lightweight carbon, so it doesn't actually weigh too much. But yeah, it just all obviously folds back. You just give them a bit of a twist and they all push back inside. But all I've been doing is pretty much having it like that, or extending it a couple. But anyway, that is the kit. Right, let's get on the move. Some wandering along. You go, duck squad. Have a bit of bread. Anything there? Oh, hello. Something's just come up there. It's obviously a little chub or something. There's this little outflow here. I've just chucked a little bit of bread into the flow just to let it drift out and see if anything takes it. Now personally, if anything was going to take that, I think it would have taken it as soon as it come off the edge of that little drop off. But the fact that they're sat there with nothing happening would indicate probably not a lot there. Right, we will keep moving. Well, not much going on there. and back into the car park.
It didn't work. That was so fun.
Something just made quite a splash further down. Yeah, something down there having something. See if I can see that, because that looked like something pretty decent, hitting a bit of bread on the top there. Yeah, it's just up here, there's fish hitting it along there. Don't think they're very big. Yeah. Oh, well, hopefully I get nailed. Just stung my arm, brilliant. Oh, missed a bite already. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I can see why someone's put a swim in there, because obviously with all this cover, the fish are clearly feeling quite safe. Ooh, yeah. We're in. Yeah, wicked fun. Oh, it's a lovely sized roach. Cool, look at that. Oh, happy days. Check that out, that's what it was. Smashed him off the top. Obviously still, there's obviously a shoal there. This awkward place they could be. Yeah. Oh, that's a better fish. It's even bigger again now. Oh, it's a good roach. And another one. Oh, actually, it's not as big as the other one. It's got quite a bloody tree now. Come on out there. Right. Smaller than the last one, but very spirited fish. Cool beans. Kaplunk. Oh, that was good fun. Let's give us some free bread. Right. Ninja. Whoa. Right, we're back in the van. All the kit is in the back. Not that I've got a lot. And yeah, finished off with a couple of nice roach. Nothing massive, but a good bit of fun, nice little bit of sport. I really like fishing in that way, like free lining, fishing on the surface on the river, stalking fish, and like that shallow sort of water where you can see them and you can basically feed in a bit of bread. They come up and take it, and you can just float a bit of free line bread down to them. It's a really nice, simple way of fishing, and I think that sort of stalking, creeping around, watching a bit of bread floating down the river and just waiting for some fish to start taking it, it's a really good way of fishing, and it's quite an enjoyable way of doing it as well. So anyway, I've enjoyed it, hopefully you have. I'm going to get on the road now, so if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the social media that's shown on the bottom of the screen now. Until next time, get out there, be lucky, enjoy your fishing, and I'll see you in the next one.